Hey everyone, right here today we're going to be talking about the 2024 preliminary hurricane season estimates. So without any further ado, let's get started. As you can see here, we have 14 named storms as the average, 7 of those hurricanes, and 3 of those major hurricanes, or Category 3 plus if you're not aware. NOAA has put out a forecast for this year, 17 to 25 named storms. That is one of the most intense number I have seen them put out on a forecast. This will very likely be on par with last year, possibly even more significant. So if you live on the eastern seaboard and the Gulf Coast, you need to be watching very closely, especially in the areas I point out later in the video towards the end. So then we'll move to the hurricane section of that. Still just as intense, 8 to 13 hurricanes expected by NOAA. And then, of course, that is much above average of the 7. We could see that on the higher end. If we see that on the higher end of 13, this will be like one of the most prolific hurricane season we've seen. Because 13 hurricanes is quite wild. It's up there. I'm not saying it's guaranteed there's going to be 13 massive hurricanes. No, I'm not saying that. That's just not what I'm saying at all. That's just like the high end of that would happen most likely. Okay? This is not a guarantee. This is a preliminary forecast it is June. Hurricane season doesn't get in full swing to August, September, November, October, all that kind of into the fall. It doesn't get in full swing until the fall. And you know what I mean. But we still need to be watching this very closely because we're starting to get that forecast information in there now. All right, moving on to the major hurricanes expected by NOAA this year. 4 to 7 major hurricanes. That is, once again, same thing as the last one. Quite intense, wild. Again, do not start raising the alarms yet. It's not time to do that. The chance of your home getting directly hit by a major hurricane is drastically low. So just folks, you need to just be weather aware as we go into hurricane season. Alright? From what NOAA's putting out there, we need to be very weather aware this hurricane season, like I just said. The SEU, which is basically just an average of everything, 23 named storms, 11 hurricanes, and 5 major hurricanes, Category 3 or more. And that's just basically an average, most likely scenario that they believe will happen. Alright, what you're looking at now is the expected hotspots. This is coming from multiple sources. Majority of the sources and weathermen and weather offices are all agreeing on the same thing here. We'll have a very consistent area of increased hurricane and tropical activity this hurricane season. And here's that increased area of activity. You can see entire the coastline of Mississippi and Alabama are encased. Majority of North Carolina's, a good significant chunk of Louisiana's, South Carolina's, and all of the Gulf Coast of Florida and areas to the north of Miami. Major cities to give you a general idea on where this is going to be happening at. Kitty Hawk, Wilmington, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, South Carolina, Miami, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Pensacola, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, and then Mobile, Alabama, as well as New Orleans in Louisiana. Will be in the direct target area that we believe will have the most tropical activity as we go through the year. Once again, you can go rewatch the first part to get a recap on what's going to happen in these areas. And that does not mean you're going to get a massive hurricane this year if you live near the red areas. It could simply mean you're going to get just some more tropical activity, as is maybe a tropical depression, tropical storm, which you still need to be watching very closely due to the tornadic flooding and also wind damage concerns with this. Because a tropical storm can still have the same damaging wind as a considerable severe thunderstorm would have, which is a big concern, on a summer day. You'd be very concerned about a considerable severe thunderstorm. You should be the same concern during a tropical storm. So if you live in these red areas, make sure to be very weather aware as we go through this hurricane season. Now, a word for our sponsors. So as you know, Star Salmon Feed and Supply is located in Newton, North Carolina. It's along Highway 10. Check out the Facebook page for more information. We'd like to thank them for supporting our channel and all they do for us. And also a special thanks to them flowers they gifted to us as well. And I know some of y'all want an update on the flowers that they gifted us. Here's that. They've been doing pretty well since we've gotten pretty cold weather recently. It's been in the more like the 60s, 70s range. But it's still doing good in the lower temperatures. So as soon as I think the temperatures warm back up this summer, I think these things are going to just explode and become very gorgeous, and they already are. The blooms on this thing are very, very beautiful, as you can see here in this photo. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date with